Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new Minecraft PSP update video. In this video, we're going to be taking a quick look at some of the changes made to PSP Craft server, especially more of these item and inventory changes that have recently landed in the latest snapshot. But before I go ahead and get into it, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified of whenever I upload. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So of course we have our standard setup here. I'll click on multiplayer, nothing else is running, so I shouldn't get any connection. Likewise. So let's go ahead and start the PSP Craft server. Give it a second here. It does take a second to start, and it did take a little bit extra time so far to get this update out, mainly due to the fact that there's a random bug that I think is just PSP specific. I couldn't ever track it on Windows, I couldn't track it through Clang, not through Valgrind. Nothing. There was no other way of tracking it, so I'm pretty sure it's something weird in the PSP implementation, mainly because it would create an infinite loop that should never theoretically ever exist. This was when you would basically go over an item to collect it, and it went into your inventory. When you destroyed the entity behind the item, it just didn't destroy, which doesn't make sense. So that was the reasoning behind that. So right now, let's get a brief little test here. So of course, as you see, I have a lot of sand in my inventory because I've been testing with sand. It takes a second here to load the world, and yes, I can actually make this a lot faster. I do have a method for that. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and break a block as usual. So now it kind of follows some physics. It's more or less based on the actual client side is doing more of the physics right now in simulation mode, but of course the server is doing some general purpose physics and entity management. Previously, entities weren't really managed, they were just spawned in and they persisted forever. So now if I go ahead and get all these items, if I jump in the pit, or well actually if I get close enough, it goes into my inventory. So if I get close enough here, it's going to go into my inventory. Once again, getting close, and you can see that I'm collecting it and picking it up in my inventory. Now this also works if, although I don't believe I have this part implemented, but if I were to get it, now it goes into a different slot of the inventory. I do have to add in some of that manual inventory management, which is possible on the client side but doesn't actually show up on the server side. But basically the order it does is fills your hotbar left to right, and then it fills your inventory top left to bottom right. That's the order that it does that. It checks for it in that order both ways, so it's pretty efficient at doing what it does. Either way, it's pretty efficient of a system, and now we can get into some more details relating to inventory management. So stuff such as registering, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So stuff such as registering different clicks on your windows in order to be able to actually tell what's going where, what item is held, for example, and all these different data attributes that we probably otherwise should be managing. Once that sort of stuff is added into the Raven client, or sorry, into the Craft server, then we can go ahead and do some stuff. Raven client currently has an in-progress deserializer for chunks. It's a little bit yucky and complicated, so right now there's not too much to show, but basically I'll have a working sort of block renderer hopefully soon enough. Probably by Friday, which is what I was expecting. Either way, that's pretty much going to be the update for today. I really would appreciate it if you guys could go down there, hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another Minecraft PSP update video.